15 must-know tips for seniors to survive long flights in economy. Many seniors today are proving that age is just a number. They're jet-setting around the globe in record numbers. If you're a senior traveler gearing up for a marathon flight in economy class, yes, the dreaded coach seat, this video is for you. We've compiled 15 must-know tips to help you survive that long-haul flight with comfort and a smile. Call to action. Before we take off, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up for more travel tips. Now, sit back, as far as an economy seat recline allows, and let's count down from 15 to 1 the top tips for senior travelers. Ready for takeoff? Let's go. 15. Pack your medications and documents in your carry-on. First and foremost, never put your important medications in checked luggage, unless you want them vacationing in Paris while you're stuck in Tokyo. All essential prescriptions and health supplies should be in your carry-on, easily accessible. The last thing you need is your blood pressure pills or insulin stranded in a suitcase. Keep them with you so you can manage your health throughout the flight. Also bring a list of your medications, with dosages, and any important medical info, just in case. If you're flying internationally, carry a doctor's note for any critical meds that might raise questions at customs. A little preparation goes a long way. Got your meds sorted? Great. But what if you need a little help getting through the airport or to your seat? Tip number 14 has you covered next. 14. Take advantage of special assistance. Airports are huge, and long walks can be exhausting. Don't be shy. Ask for help. Most airlines offer wheelchair or electric cart services if you have mobility issues. Just call ahead to reserve assistance. Even if you don't normally use a wheelchair, having one for that trek between gates can save your energy. Airlines will often let you pre-board too, so you can get settled without the rush. Ask the airline to have a wheelchair or cart waiting at your destination as well. You've already endured a long flight. You shouldn't have to sprint or shuffle through an unfamiliar airport right after. Now that you've got wheels when you need them, let's talk about where you're sitting on the plane. Middle seat by the bathrooms? Probably not. Tip number 13 is next. The seat selection showdown. 13. Choose the right seat, aisle versus window. Seat selection is crucial when you're facing a 10+ hour flight. For many seniors, an aisle seat is gold. You get easier access to stretch your legs and to the restroom without climbing over people. It's also smart to pick an aisle seat near the front for quicker boarding and deplaning. On the other hand, a window seat gives you a wall to lean on if you want to sleep. If you need extra legroom, consider paying a bit more for an exit row or bulkhead seat. A strategic seat choice can make even economy feel much more comfortable. Got the perfect seat? Now let's make sure you're dressed for the occasion. And by occasion, we mean 12 hours in a flying metal tube. Tip number 12 is all about comfort over style. 12. Dress for comfort, layers and compression socks. On a long flight, comfortable clothing is your best friend. Think loose-fitting clothes, soft fabrics, and layers you can add or remove as the cabin temperature changes. Pack a fresh change of clothes and basic toiletries in your carry-on. After 14 hours in the air, a quick shirt change and a splash of water can work wonders. Long flights can cause feet and ankles to swell, so wear compression socks to improve circulation and help prevent blood clots. Choose shoes that you can easily slip off or loosen. Your feet will thank you. You're dressed in your comfiest travel outfit. What's next? How about bringing a little comfort of your own to that tiny seat? Tip number 11 is a must for long-haul flights. 11. Bring a travel pillow and other comfort items. Those economy seats aren't exactly lazy boys. Bring a neck pillow for support. It'll save you from the head bob and a stiff neck. Also, pack a lightweight travel blanket or large scarf to stay warm. A big scarf can double as a blanket or makeshift pillow. For extra back support, tuck a small lumbar cushion or a rolled-up sweater behind your lower back. These small comforts can make even the tightest economy seat feel bearable. Now that you've made your seat cozy, let's tackle two big in-flight enemies, noise and light. How do you tune out crying babies and cabin commotion? Tip number 10 will tell you. 10. Block out noise and light. Headphones and eye mask. Airplanes are loud and bright, not ideal for sleeping. Use noise-canceling headphones or earplugs and wear a comfy eye mask. By blocking out engine noise and cabin lights, you create a bubble of calm. Some airlines provide these items, but yours will probably work better. With your ears and eyes covered, you'll have a much easier time catching some Z's in economy. With peace and quiet relatively achieved, it's time to tackle another challenge: staying hydrated. The air up there is super dry. Tip number 9 explains why water is your new best friend. 9. Stay hydrated. Drink water. Skip alcohol. Airplane cabins are extremely dry. Humidity hovers around 10 to 20% compared to 30 to 60% on land. That means your skin, throat, and eyes dry out fast. You can lose nearly 2 liters of water during a long flight. Drink water regularly, about 1 cup per hour. It's also a great excuse to get up and move. Avoid alcohol and caffeine, which dehydrate you even more. Stick to water or electrolyte drinks to keep your body happy. Feeling refreshed? Good, because the next tip will get you up and moving. Let's prevent that stiff as a board feeling and keep your blood flowing. Tip number 8 is next. 8. Move around and stretch regularly. Sitting still for too long isn't just uncomfortable, it can be unhealthy. Long periods of immobility increase the risk of deep vein thrombosis (DVT. So make it a point to get up and walk the aisle every hour or so. Even at your seat, do some leg exercises. Flex your feet, rotate your ankles, and wiggle your toes. Compression socks help, but you still need to move. A little activity keeps circulation going and stiffness away. You're staying limber and keeping the blood flowing. Great! But airplanes have another challenge. They're basically giant germ factories. Ready to fight the germs? Tip number 7 is on deck. 7. Sanitize your space. You've probably heard the saying, catching a flight. Sometimes it feels like catching a cold. Airplanes can indeed be germy. You're up to 100 times more likely to catch a cold on a plane than in daily life. So sanitize your area when you settle in. Use antibacterial wipes on the tray table, armrests, seatbelt buckle, and touchscreens. Keep hand sanitizer handy and use it before eating. A bit of vigilance now can save you from catching something later. With your space clean, or at least cleaner, let's make sure you have something to do for the next 10 hours. Boredom can be as brutal as turbulence. Tip number 6 is coming right up. 6. Bring your own entertainment. Long flights feel a lot longer if you're bored. That seatback screen might not have anything good or might not work at all. So bring your own fun. Load up your tablet or phone with movies, shows, or ebooks before you fly. Carry a real book or puzzle if you prefer. Don't forget a portable charger. You don't want your tablet dying mid-movie. Keeping yourself entertained makes time move faster. Even with great entertainment, eventually hunger will strike, and airplane food might not cut it. How do you avoid getting hangry at 35,000 feet? Tip number 5 has the answer. 5. Pack your favorite snacks. Airline food is hit or miss, and you don't want to be stuck with a miss. The solution: bring your own snacks. Pack items that travel well: unsalted nuts, granola bars, or dried fruit. If you have dietary restrictions, bring approved options so you're never hungry. Carry an empty water bottle to fill up after security, and chew gum during takeoff and landing to ease ear pressure. Your future, well-fed self will thank you. With snacks packed, you're nearly all set. But what if you really want to sleep on this flight and Mr. Sandman isn't coming? Tip number 4 has your back. 4. Use sleep aids wisely, if at all. On overnight flights, a little sleep can make a world of difference. If you consider taking a sleep aid, use it wisely. Never try a new medication or supplement for the first time on a plane. Test it beforehand. And always check with your doctor before taking anything that might interact with other medications. Sometimes just an eye mask, earplugs, and calm music do the trick. If you do take something, stay buckled and in your seat. Better safe than sorry. You managed a little shut-eye. Great. But when you wake up, you might be halfway around the world in a new time zone. Let's beat jet lag in tip number 3. 3. Adjust to the new time zone. Jet lag can ruin your first few days. Start adjusting the moment you board. Set your watch to your destination's time and try to sleep or stay awake accordingly. Once you land, get into the sunlight if it's daytime. It helps reset your body clock. Avoid long naps after arrival. Instead, power through until bedtime. Your body might still protest for a day or two, but you'll adjust much faster and enjoy your trip sooner. We're almost at the end of our list. Our last 2 tips aren't about what's in your suitcase. They're about mindset. Tip number 2 is about patience. 2. Stay positive and be patient. Let's be honest, long flights can test anyone's patience. There will be lines that feel like marathons, delays that stretch into eternity, and yes, that one guy who reclines his seat so far back you can practically read the tag on his collar. Add in crying babies, mysterious cabin smells, and the never-ending battle for the armrest, and even the calmest traveler can start to unravel a little. But here's the thing, your attitude makes all the difference. You can't control turbulence, gate changes, or how many times the person in 22B gets up to use the bathroom, but you can control how you respond. When things go wrong, and they will, take a breath, stay calm, and try to find the humor in it. That's your best in-flight survival skill. If the in-flight meal looks like it's been through its own layover, laugh it off. If the Wi-Fi goes down for the entire flight, use it as an excuse to unplug and daydream for a bit. And when the plane's delayed for routine maintenance for the 4th time, just remind yourself that you'd rather be safe on the ground than famous on the news. A positive attitude won't make the flight shorter, but it will make it feel smoother. Bring a book you've been meaning to read, download that podcast series you never have time for, or strike up a light conversation with your seatmate. Some of the best travel stories start with unexpected delays. Remember, travel is a privilege. Millions of people would love the chance to see the world, even if it means cramped seats and cold coffee. So when frustration creeps in, replace it with gratitude. You're in the sky, headed somewhere new, and that's pretty incredible. Patience and positivity go a long way, especially at 30,000 feet. The right mindset can turn a miserable journey into a meaningful one. And now, the final tip, the one that ties it all together. Tip number 1 is the most important of all, the rule that keeps every flight, every traveler, and every journey on course. 1. Remember the reason. Enjoy the adventure. At the end of the day, when the seat feels too small and the flight seems endless, remember why you're doing this. Every long haul, every airport delay, every restless hour in the air, it's all part of a bigger journey. Whether you're heading out to visit family, explore a new country, or finally check off that bucket list dream, the flight isn't the obstacle, it's the opening chapter. That cramped seat, it's just the small price you pay for something extraordinary waiting on the other side. Maybe it's the hug of someone you haven't seen in years. Maybe it's a sunrise over a city you've only seen in photos. Or maybe it's simply the satisfaction of knowing you had the courage to go. When you're 35,000 feet in the air, tired, stiff, and counting down the hours, try this little trick. Picture your destination. Imagine the first breath of fresh air when the cabin doors open, the first meal you'll taste, the first sight that reminds you why you travel in the first place. Suddenly, the middle seat feels a little more bearable. Because here's the truth, travel isn't just about comfort, it's about connection. Every flight, even the bumpy, noisy ones, carries you closer to a moment that matters. And that perspective, that's what turns a long journey into a story worth telling.
So the next time you feel frustrated, take a deep breath, stretch your legs, and remind yourself, you're not just flying, you're moving towards something meaningful. You're building memories, collecting experiences, and proving that adventure doesn't belong to the young, it belongs to the curious.
Be proud of that. You're doing what millions only dream about, stepping out into the world, expanding your horizons, and writing a new chapter of your own story. Because at the end of the day, no cramped seat, delayed flight, or lost luggage can take away the magic of seeing the world with your own eyes. So sit back, relax, and keep that perspective front and center, because every mile you fly is carrying you closer to something unforgettable. And that's it. We've landed. Thank you for flying with us through these 15 long flight survival tips. Hopefully, this countdown made your next journey feel a little lighter, smarter, and maybe even more comfortable than your last one. If you found this video helpful, funny, or at least mildly life-saving, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, and make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss another travel guide, airport secret, or airline countdown. We've got plenty more coming, from insider TSA updates to packing hacks that even flight attendants swear by. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and tell us your best long flight survival trick. What keeps you sane at 35,000 feet? Maybe it's compression socks, your own travel pillow, or the sacred art of claiming both armrests before your seatmate wakes up. Or maybe you've got a foolproof strategy for beating jet lag that every traveler should know. Whatever it is, share it, because your tip might be the one that saves someone else on their next overnight flight. And while you're there, tell us which of these 15 tips surprised you most. Did you already know them all? Or did one make you go, wait, I can do that? We love reading your comments. They help shape future videos and keep this community full of real-world wisdom and shared laughs. Above all, remember this: long flights don't have to feel endless. With the right prep, a few smart choices, and maybe a good neck pillow, even a 10-hour haul can feel like a breeze. Travel isn't about just getting there, it's about enjoying the ride. So until next time, stay smart, stay comfortable, and happy travels, no matter how long the flight. And may your seat recline fully, your neighbor be quiet, and your snack actually taste good.
We'll see you in the next countdown, because the best travel hacks are the ones you haven't heard yet.